We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We made it. We made it. The face camera is not working now. Team Titus has to fix it tonight. Neither is the light above, but it still works pretty well. Like this is like off built. I don't know. It's close, but here we go. Let's get started. 3 cases. My screen keeps shutting off too. So he said something about it's drawing too much power. I don't know. Here we go. It's fine. I don't want those bright lights shining in my face for 4.5, 5 hours anyways. So no complaints from me, that's for sure. There's case 1. Jeter, looking for a little Jeter. All right. Sure, he's got some cool stuff in Heritage. Almost there. There it is. Let me toss these out here real quick. All right, who's ready? Who's with me? $36 boxes. All right. Good luck, everyone. Let's pull some fun stuff. Let's see some nice real one autos. Look for base dark blue parallels and light blue sparkle variations, it says on the box. Anybody seen any of this ripped yet? Anybody have any idea if the parallel or the SP's images and stuff are flipped? Because that would make life a million times easier. Of course they can't be just easy packs like Topps Chrome either. So it's one hit per box, auto or relic. Hopefully they're like last year. Heritage High Number was loaded with autos last year. Collect all 225 cards. Bringing back the 1976 Topps design. I'm hoping the variations are flipped. All right. Here we go. Here to drop in, say hello. I kind of like the card design. Bregman out of 76. There is Lockridge. I'll put all the blues to the side. Big ones I'll get top loaded. How about gold? So we got black and gold in our first stack already. Martin Perez out of 50 and Bregman out of 76. Trevor Story. Hopefully they're all loaded with color and parallels. Thyron Estrada. Tyler Owens. Cam Smith, Blue Sparkle. Larnach. Rodin Refractor. Matt Wallner. And Jordan Beck Sparkle. That's just a sparkle, but that one was flipped. Maybe that was an image variation, but it's not. That's a cool insert. Oh, I forgot. I got to look for the bicentennials, too. Dylan Carlson. I'm assuming they're going to have those again. Lugo. Gusto. Brad Lord. There's Kurt's base card. Kind of checking out. Oh, wait, no, that's a variation. We're going to get to that here right now. That is the flipped bat variation, actually. I thought that seemed different. See how the bat's upside down? So, Nick Kurtz going to Huskies forever there. Flip bat. Pozo. Aaron Judge foil. Mason Flaharty. That guy's stuff actually sells really good. And real one autograph is going to be Angel Martinez. Guardian's going to be our first auto. Angel Martinez. Little rookie auto there. Santana. Monroth. Ballesteros. They're going to go into the sleeve up pile. Now we got to go through the backs. I'm thinking that's going to be the variation, but we'll see. There's obviously no guarantees either in the boxes. Oh, the high number SPs? Yeah, I'm not even gonna look for those, unfortunately. I can't look. I won't have time to look for the high number SPs. You'll want to check that when you get your package in. Or whatever players are on that checklist. These are hard enough to see. So basically, there's going to be a little thing here that says image, color, something. This makes my eyes hurt. So those are the bicentennial card inserts. Normally there's a bicentennial numbered card as well. But I recommend, even when you guys get your packages in, double check, make sure I didn't miss any SPs. I guarantee it's gonna happen. I'll probably miss a bicentennial with this many cards, this many boxes. You need a flip-up mirror so you can do both at the same time? That's not a bad idea. Go through everything one time. Or they could just flip them. I mean, it's possible they're still flipped, but not in box number 1. Magnify. My eyes are bad. All right, we're almost done. 35 to go. It's definitely a break I could definitely use a pack ripper for. So not a bad first box there. 2 numbered cards, auto, and Kurt's variation. Huskies mid every break. Well, when you buy the big spots, it happens a lot. You know that, Beto. I want to find him let's find a real one red auto, Kurtz. I know, I need some. I need some glasses, some bifocals for sure. How have you been, Wisco? How's everything going for you, bud? Dustin May out of 99. Trent Grisham. Noah Cameron. Doug. Zach Veen. Maverick Handlin. Or Handley. Nice. Where are you moving to? Are you staying in your area? Carlos Correa. But I'm doing well. Doing well. Alex Cole. Jake Myers. Shelby Miller. Jack Dreyer. Ryan O'Hearn. Clay Holmes. Griffin Canning. Harrison Bader. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Joe Morgan on the foil. Cal Quintrall. Yeah. Cal, that's what I've heard. I've heard that from a few people. And relic, Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Bat relic. Greg Yoho. And out of 76, Michael Taylor. Justin Turner. Cody Clemens. Once I get a full showcase, I'll probably just be sleeving some stuff for the time being, just to keep us rolling. We'll get a full showcase up there first. All right, now the backs. Thanks, you too. You'll be back. All right. Perfect. We'll see you tomorrow then, Wisco. Packs always slide. So slippery. Johan Duran, blue, Phillies. Eric Wegman. Tyler Tolbert. Michael Darrell Hicks. Alan Roden. Michael Taylor, black. So these are unnumbered, but I believe the print runs 50 or so on these. At least that's what they used to be. Trevor Larnach, Jake Mangum. I also haven't gone through the checklist. So Max Kepler. We're getting all the former Twins now Phillies. That looked like a his regular card. Zach Kent. Miguel Andujar. Michael Darrell Hicks refractor. Chase Metaroff. Griffin Canning. Craig Yoho. Casey Mize. Christian Campbell. There's Juan Soto. Perfect 10 foil. Tanner Scott. And look at that. Nick Kurtz hand numbered relic out of 99 on the gold. 2 out of 99. Couple nice Kurtz right off the bat. Now we need that real 1 ink. Brandon Lockridge. Brad Lord. think my eyes might be bleeding by the time we're done with this. Still yet to find one other than the Kurtz. And the Kurtz one we kind of just stumbled upon. Box 4. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they tripled it. I haven't seen any different colors from Heritage, though. It's still the same as what regular Heritage was. Augustin Ramirez, Chase Lee, Gage Workman, Ben Williamson, Matthew Lugo, Robbie Ray, Hassan Kimblew, Rojas. I'm slowly kind of trying to study the photos a little bit. Chad Patrick. So then if I see one sticking out, we can get it right away. Mason Miller, but it's going to be hard. Josh Rojas. Santana. Navarez. Tim Elko. Paul DeJong. Out of 76, Mickey Moniak, Rockies, former #1 overall pick. Award winner Shohei Ohtani. That's Evan Sisk. And Gurriel Jr. going to be our next auto. Diamondbacks ink there. Oh, gotcha. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Cam Smith. Kirby Yates. All right, we're gonna go with that one. Cade Horton image variation. We're not gonna dig through the rest. I've never seen two in the same box. So Cade Horton is the image. So see how tiny that is? You guys can barely see it, but right above that corner, there's a tiny little word right there. Can't see it on the camera because I can't pick it up how small it is. But there you go. Cade Horton image variation there. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Eric Miller green out of 99. That was in my side stack. Must have been stuck to something. All right, here we go. Box 5. Jose Iglesias. So which one's the variation now? It was nice of them to put two Chandler Simpsons right next to each other. But I can't read the code to figure out what's what. 9. Can't tell. So I need to find another outfielder quick. That'll be able to tell us. Is this guy outfield? No, second base. Third base. All right. Let's find an outfielder quick. I believe all the outfielders will have the same little guy. So there's the outfielder. So that's the base variation there. See, this is what Heritage did to us now. This guy's different. That little guy right there. Chandler Simpson variation. I only caught that one. So this is another thing you guys will look for when you guys do your when you get your cards in. Look at these little guys. It's probably like a 30-person checklist that have a different little figure. There's Jake Myers. Oh yeah, I mean, that's something I'd never catch. Dylan Cruz, yes, cartoon variation. Logan Van Weil, or Van Wee. And Ty Madden. Rookie auto there. Tigers. Jansen. Yeah, I don't know if that'll take the place of a regular variation or not. And orange Rays, Eric Orz. Orzy? Eric Orzy? Out of 25 there on the orange. Lux. Suarez. Cole Henry. Jake Fraley. Marcelo Mayer. Jake Fraley. Christopher Sanchez and Johnny Groob. Johnny Groob on the buyback there. An actual 1976 card here. Padres. That'll be Padres unassigned. Moises Ballesteros. Johnny Bench. Ramon Laureano. And bonus hit in this one is Junior Caminero relic. Rays. Wilmer Flores. Kyle Gibson there on the black border, so those will be out of 50. Sam Huff. Kyle Gibson. Video's getting what? Glitchy? Shows I'm in the green. Let me know if it keeps acting up. I mean, my video on YouTube or on Facebook looks good. I don't even know what does glyphing mean. I must not be very intelligent. Oh, I'm definitely shaking. Aranda. Kodai Senga. Yohan Moncada. Ryan O'Hearn, green out of 99, Padres. Nathan Wiles. Harrison Bader. Estrada. Rylan Thomas. James Wood, rookie performers. There's Logan Van Wee. And Jorbit. I almost didn't see that autograph. I almost did not see his autograph. There is an autograph on that card. Just blends in a little bit. Launched into Jorbit. Jorbit Vivas. Jorbit. Grisham. Clay Holmes. Brett Beatty. Dylan Carlson. Didn't even know he still played baseball. Mickey Moniak. There's Cade Horton's regular photo. There's his image variation. I know I don't have a camera on. It couldn't. The computer can't power it. Drake Baldwin. Titus is gonna figure it out tonight. But it's fine. It doesn't have the big lights on above it that makes my eyes hurt. John Birdie. Willie Castro. Christian Campbell refractor. Definitely, Al. Next up is going to be image variation Chase Dollander. That's actually a sweet photo. I like that. That's a sweet image variation. Chase Dollander. Just a cool looking card. Here, let's do this. These are our right-handed pitchers. That's for right-handed pitchers over there. The other guys get bats on that side. It's just not working right now, Huskers. I don't want to try to mess with it. Currently, we gotta like unplug it, plug it back in. JC Escara. Titus will fix it tonight. He's the IT guy. Augustin Ramirez. It keeps shutting off. Something about it's drawing too much power, so then it just shuts. I don't know. I'm just going by what he says. Blue, AJ Minter out of 150. Lars Nootbaar blue. And there's a bicentennial. Mason Miller out of 200. Back for those. Travis Dino. Corbin Burns. Aaron Judge. Cody Clemens. He's that too. Brian Wu. He's the IT guy, so that's why you complain to him about it. Ryan Gusto. Kyron Paris. Pretty much. Wilmer Flores. Gage Workman. Minter. Suarez. Cameron Misner. Gunnar Hoagland. All right, 5 left. Case 1. He scratched my CD. I agree. Some music would be nice. Let's switch this garbage out too quick. It wasn't full, but it still had room in it. I didn't want to take it out before I filled it up. Maintenance. Need some housekeeping. All right, here we go. Lars Nootbaar, Brian Hayes, Brandon Fisher, refractor, Dirk Mullins, Clay Holmes, Justin Hagenman, Nick Enright out of 150 Guardians. There's Nick Pavita, blue. Tell Titus to fix it. Look at this guy. He's getting his picture taken out in front of the mountains. Xander Bogaerts. Most people are on the baseball field. He's got his picture out in the mountains. Johnny Bench. Cal Quintrall. Volpe on the relic there for the Yankees. There's Evan Phillips, blue. Luke Keyshaw. Yanner Diaz. Laureano. Jake Myers. Scott Efros. Maybe. Bolton Gordon. Charlie Morton. Doug Nikhazy. No, it's not. It's not long enough to grease it up like Raleigh fingers. That'll have to be a future endeavor. There, Oz. Oh my. 4 left. Case 1. Pretty much, Oz. Geez, sounds like a plane was about to crash. Bozo, Black, Mejia, Mizuno, Quintana, Omar Cruz, Chase Petty, and gold Omar Cruz, Padres, Zach Veen. Pedro Pajes. This is definitely a 2-person break. Letty Tavares, Brett Beatty, Hayden Senger, Pajes, Tyler Callahan, Martin Perez. Jack Flaherty. Hank Aaron. Hunter Dobbins. And Reese Hines. Nice auto there. Kid got off to a really good start this year. Was hitting absolute bombs. Then I think he got hurt for a little while. Kana. Pearso. Alec Thomas. Even if I just didn't have a packer, if I had somebody that would go through the backs. Nice. Early find there. Edgar Quero. That is image variation. Start finding some nicknames. Need some nicknames in here. Mm-hmm.
It's a weird looking red auto.
I know. It's got blue on it. Numbers.
Something up.
You probably forgot how, Al. Dolphins bench Tua for who? Skylar Thompson or Quinn Ewers? Rojas there, Bicentennial out of 200. Javier Baez. Willie McIver. Suarez. That's Jack Fraley. Ewers. Trevor Story. Ernie Clement. Caleb Durbin. Zach Agnos. Mason Miller. Kind of cool seeing him in a Padres uniform. John Birdie. Tyler Malley. Max Muncy. Cole Henry. Will Wilson. And Dale Murray. Going to be the buyback there. Expos. Dale Murray on the 1976 buyback. Kinstry. Oliva. There's Ramon Laureano. And Verlander on the relic. Giants there. Blue, Kyle Gibson out of 150. Orioles. Dalton Rushing blue. How was Jay's case at Cosmic? Stuff looks amazing. It was okay. What was in the mix? Only one auto in the whole case? Well, they moved them to 8-box cases, didn't they? Roki Neptune, red out of 5. Robbie Ray out of 76, Giants. Max Scherzer. Green out of 99, Kenley Jansen hanging out in the mountains. Logan Evans. Eric Orrs. Ronnie Simon. Gage Workman. Ryan Johnson. 2 to 3 autos. Okay. Relly. Robert Hassel refractor. Matt Gorski. Evan Sisk. Hunter Dobbins. Garrett McDaniels refractor. Yohan Duran. Phil Matan. There's Tony Oliva. Dustin Ramirez. This one's going to stink to go through that. Find the image variation if there is one. Half the cards one way, and oh, wow. Real one autograph, red ink, Aaron Judge. That'll work. Huskies forever. Aaron Judge, red ink auto. All right. I didn't see that one coming. That'll work. Dalton Rushing. I think I went through those. I think that was the cards before the, yeah. AJ. Cade Horton. Wrong Yankee. Man, this is gonna stink. Keep having to flip my eye line. The Guardians released him? Did something happen with him? Wasn't he a starter for him? All right, last box, case one. Oh, he did? Okay, I thought he was decent for him. Gotta release Big Christmas before Christmas. That's funny. Someone else can sign him as a Christmas gift. Oh, geez. I guess I didn't realize he was that bad. Aaron Judge is my favorite. Cedric Mullins out of 76. Nathan Lukes. Oh, great again. Maybe I'll turn him as I go. Chad Patrick. Leo Rivas. We'll just make the next step easier. AJ Minter. Brandon Fisher. Jose Furman. Tim Tawa. Max Scherzer. There's Foil, Thurman Munson. Tyler Callahan. Stand by for an update. All right, well, I'm not going anywhere. And out of 99 is going to be Connor Norby on the relic. Christian Koss. Manzardo. Kyron Paris. Brandon Basso. Verdugo. Cody Clemens. JC Escara. Cuero. And blue, Pavin Smith out of 150. JP Spears. All right, let me stash some of these blues too while we're at it. Ooh, my eyes are. All right, case one in the books. Single case, pick your team. The rest will get open later. No, I'm just kidding. Case 2. Green out of 99, Thomas Harrington, JP Spears. Braxton Fulford. Dalton Rushing. Oh, yeah, now he shows up. Good to see you, Rocky Top. I remember when I talked a lot, Thomas Harrington. There's the regular Nick Kurtz, if you were wondering what I was looking at earlier. See how the bats flipped? Tanner Bybee, get some W's in the chat to get Rocky Top out of it. You want Rocky Top out of the chat. Tim Tawa, Logan Evans, Mick Abel, Mike Trout, Alejandro Azuno. Oh, yeah? Was only supposed to start 4 hours ago. And Ryan Fitzgerald. Go Twins. See, sometimes our autos are hard to see. Ryan Fitzgerald ink there for the Minnesota Twins. Rushing. Amir Kelly. Rich Hill. Brandon Brasso. Sean Murphy. Michael Taylor. Christopher Sanchez refractor. Rojas. And out of 76 is going to be Kyle Gibson, Orioles. Nathan Lukes. Michael Darrell Hicks. Gold, Yohan Moncada out of 50. Mick Abel. Lau. Kenley Jansen. Devers. Denzel Clark. And Gavin Sheets, black out of 75. Pavin Smith. Haven't had any chrome autos yet. Cuero. Cole Henry. Mike Schmidt. Giolito. And Nick York. Real one autograph there. Pirates. Max Scherzer. Scotty Efros. Eric Miller. Tanner Scott. Matt Wallner. Doug Nikhazy. Victor Mesa Jr. Shelby Miller. Shane Smith. Jack Flaherty image variation. Chang. Gordon. Nathan Lukes. Blue is going to be Kirby Yates out of 150. Dodgers. Max Scherzer. Why is Nick Kurtz always flipped? Been like that in every box this case. JP Spears. You want to trick us, Tanner Bybee. There is Nelson Brills. Nelson Brills on the buyback there for the Rangers. Brandon Young. Billy Williams. Mike Yastrzemski. And dual relic, Steve Garvey, Freddie Freeman out of 75. Steve Garvey and Freddie Freeman. I'll have to see who's got what. Steve Garvey is a spot going to Mike Molesky. Why didn't we combo him with Freddie Freeman? Freddie Freeman might be comboed with someone too. Oh, this is... Give me a second. So Freddie is not a spot. That is Dodgers unassigned. Unassigned Dodgers going to Short and Grumpy, so I'll have to random that one off. AJ Smith-Shawver. Michael Taylor. Carlos Nevarez. Jorbit Vivas. Thomas Harrington. Cody Clemens refractor. Juan Duran. Johan Rojas. There's Jordan Beck, Bicentennial out of 200. Nick Enright. Matt Gorski. Box 4. 76, Key Brian Hayes, Urias. Another one like this. Pavin Smith. This is Nightmare. Logan Evans. Caleb Freeman. Will Wilson. Suganu. Adam Frazier out of 150. Matthew Boyd. Santander. Cam Smith. Jack Flaherty. Trey Turner, 98 out of 99, hand numbered there, Phillies. Willie Castro. Chandler Simpson. It's mayo time, like mayo for a sandwich. Josh Naylor. Taylor Ward. Rylan Thomas. Kyle Gibson. Caleb Durbin. Pavin Smith. All right, box 5, case 2. One second. Out of 76, Josh Naylor, Key Brian Hayes, Martin Perez, Max Muncy, Willie McIver. Yeah, for some reason, Nick Kurtz always turns around. Interesting. Tyler Malley. Trevor Story. That's got to be an image variation. Moises Ballesteros image variation. Cubs. Good one. And we don't need to search the backs. Bicentennial is Tanner Bybee out of 200. Zach Agnos. Tom Seaver. Oswaldo Cabrera. Corbin Burns. Rylan Thomas. Lars Nootbaar. Yanner Diaz. Ranger Suarez. Miguel Garcia. Evan Sisk. Kyle. Out of 76 is Maverick Handley. Martin Perez. All right, this is going to be the halfway point of the break right here. Almost 2 hours in. Okay, I'll check. Man, they need to do a better job on these cards so you can see, like, you can't even see the autograph on that one. Same thing with the Jorbit. Like they need like to clear a spot for them to sign the card. Good eyes. Brandon, 76. Baez. Will Wilson. Phil Matan. Kirby Yates. Edgar Quero. Fisher. Will Wilson and Dennis Blair on the buyback there. There's an image variation. Yeah, see, Nick Kurtz flipped around every time. That's Brad Lord. Bicentennial out of 200. Leo Rivas. Griffey. Ken Griffey Sr. Victor Mesa. Gavin Cheats image variation. And Aaron Shuck. Or Aaron Chunk. Rockies. Real one auto. Bogarts. Matt Gorski. Nick Pavita. Caleb Durbin. Kyle Manzardo. Ryan O'Hearn. Refractor Alan Roden. Christian Koss. Green out of 99. Little color match there on the rookie, Denzel Clark. All right, that's going to be our halfway point. Ooh. All right, 18 boxes left. Bibee. Eric Orrs. Chang. Cade Horton. Tommy Edman. Bicentennial out of 200. Nathan Wells, blue. Ryan Johnson. There is Yul Pozo out of 150. Quintana. Dylan Carlson. Max Scherzer, blue out of 150. That's Jose Quintana. Nick Kurtz, performers. Alan Roden. 2 autos in Jay's case of Cosmic. What was his big hit? And Jackson Joe Brelick, Tigers. Jose Furman. Ryan Johnson. Hunter Dobbins. Manzardo. Mir Kelly. AJ. Willie Castro. Zach McKinstry. Again? I found an auto in that one. How far behind are you, Wurs? I don't know if he's behind or not. Did anybody else see one? Nothing. Absolutely not, Jake. Moises Ballesteros. Looks like a different than his regular card. Robert Hassel. Tyler Owens. Alex Bregman Black. Logan Evans. Mike Vassell. Blue Tirso out of 150. Padres. Kodai Senga. Yohan Duran. Trent Grisham. Tariq Skubal. Kyle Gibson. That is Michael McCreevy. A relic out of 99 Cardinals. Ronnie Simon. Michael McCreevy. Michael Bush. Connor Thomas. Jake Mangum. That's Ryan Bergert. Yuan. Alex Verdugo. what's on that card. Four left in case 2. Oh, our pack is open. Like, how are packs falling out? Let's get another red auto. Smith, Rylan Thomas, Mason Float Hardy, Logan Henderson, Harrison Bader out of 76, Twins, Trevor Story. What are your other options? You got to have a better option than Gardner Minshew, don't you? Zach Kent. Because it's playoffs. Brandon Lockridge. I feel like there's got to be a better option than Gardner. Then the stash. Cal Control. That is Braxton Fulford. Eric Wagaman. Juan Mejia. Tommy Pham. You wanted to do it for the fun of it? Sure. Chase Meneroth. I might start him in like a FanDuel or something where you don't have to pay a lot for him. There's Nick Pavita. Pat Murray. Eric Orzi. Yeah, then I would start both of those options over Gardner Minshew. Zach Veen relic. Zach Veen blue. Ryan Rolson. AJ Smith-Shaver out of 150. Casey Mize. Jake Myers. Jordan Beck. Lou Hardy. Shelby Miller. Alex Cole. Luke Keyshaw. Landon Rupp. That's Michael Darrell Hicks. Corbin Burns. Tommy Edman and Nick Kurtz are always turned around for some reason. Adam Frazier. Ryan Gusto. Hayden Senger. There is Lynn McLaughlin. Lynn McLaughlin there on the buyback Cardinals. Enrique Hernandez. That's Billy Williams, Greg Yoho. And relic out of 99 is Jung Ho Lee, Giants, Jake Fraley. Cody Clemens. Drake Baldwin, blue out of 150, Moises Ballesteros. The packs are the same as they were in regular Heritage this year. Image variations are still tiny written on the back. But yeah, the packs aren't easy to open, but they've been worse. This hurts my eyes, not gonna lie. My head is pounding right now from trying to focus on that tiny spot. I don't understand why they can't make it bigger. Make our collectors struggle because you can't read the code. It's impossible. The code's impossible to read on the Heritage cards. Like, you can kind of see the image thing. A lot of fun, Bizzle. Two left, case 2. Trevor Story, Bicentennial out of 200. Zach Veen. Yohan Duran, Refractor. Clay Holmes. Noah Cameron. Harrison Bader. Yohan Moncada. Juan Mejia. Mickey Moniak. Matthew Lugo. Colton Gordon. John Birdie. Jonathan Aranda. Suarez. Pedro Pajes. There's Leo Roberts. Or Leon Roberts. Buyback there, Tigers. Cam Smith. Billy Williams. Connor Gillespie. There is Brian Woo out of 99, Ernie Clement. Marcelo Mayer out of 76, nice one there. I'm gonna go see if I can steal Coop for a little bit, just to help get a couple boxes ahead. Yeah, Aaron Judge red auto. But I agree, Jake. You guys need to talk to Titus. Trying to think, if I get Coop, you guys would be able to see him if he opens a couple packs for me. Just a couple boxes. In the mid is Aaron Judge red reel 1 auto. Just need to try to be out of here by 6. He bought a lot of the big spots. He bought Ohtani. We haven't seen any Ohtani. He's got Kurtz. He has a relic. Who else did he get? Roki. We haven't had any Roki. That'll definitely offset some of those spots. Tim Tawa out of 76. Eric Wagaman. Max Muncy. Scott Efros. Verdugo. Jack Dreyer. And orange, Rylan Thomas. Orange out of 25 there. Seattle Mariners rookie. We haven't had any chrome autos yet. I assume that they had chrome autos in Heritage, so I assume it's going to be in high number. Larnach. Noah Cameron. Robert Hassel. Haven't had any nicknames either. Chase Lee. Craig Yoho. Mike Yastrzemski. Cam Smith. Max Kepler. That's an image. Got to be an image variation. Yep. Anthony Santander. Little orange Gatorade bath. Ryan O'Hearn. Mookie. Jordan Beck. And launched into Jorbit. Still can't see his auto very well. Yankees there. Second Jorbit auto. Carlos Santana. Maverick Hanley. That is going to bring us to our last case. $24 down, 12 to go. Yeah, someone was saying that earlier. They're one every, instead of one every 3 packs now, Jed, they're one every 8 packs. The high number SPs. One every 8 packs. I haven't been pulling those. Yeah. Well, it makes them a lot more valuable. But when you're building sets, it means you're going to have to spend more money. Evan Phillips. Dalton Rushing gold. Nice one there. Moncada. Stowers. Matt Savinson. Alec Thomas. Mangum. Pages. El Garcia. Key Brian Hayes. Letty Taveras. Thought maybe it was a flip stock for a second, but it's not. Ozuno. I don't know if they're doing flip stocks still or not. Gavin Sheets. Rhonda. Flaherty. Griffey. That is Oswaldo Cabrera. Rough PSA 3 centering on that one. And Jonah Heim, real one autograph. Texas Rangers. There's Nick Kurtz blue. Black, Ryan Rolson out of 76. So there's Dalton Rushing with the flip bat. So I think that's going to be our short print there. Obviously, there's no guaranteed short prints, but there's never been a box with more than one. But that is Dalton Rushing with the bat flipped on the backside. That was a Dalton Rushing box, had the gold refractor as well. adjust some times quick. I forgot about that football break. Must be full. Where did it go? Oh, I don't want to be the number one, Jake. I don't want to be the number one. But if I'm listening to your BS, I'm not spending the time reading it. So that's always, man. He looks really pale in that. They did him dirty in that photo. He looks very pale. Harrington. But if I'm listening to your BS, then I'm not spending the time reading it. Cedric Mullins. Key Brian Hayes. Is that one of the different dudes? Put that there. Put that there until we find a third base guy. Eric Wagaman. Who else plays third base? Third base. Nope, that's just a regular Matt Shaw. Unless the bat was the other way. Nope. Regular Matt Shaw. Laureano. Zardo. Dalton Rushing. Perez. Morton. Ryan Johnson. Luis May. Tommy Edman. Tariq Skubal. Alan Roden. Going to be Suarez on the relic. Victor Scott. Yohan Morello. Black Border. Josh Naylor, blue out of 150. Jake, how did you feel about John Cena tapping out? Did you like that? Did you not like that? What is that? How it went? Is that how it went? I didn't watch it. I only seen like the tap, like the highlight. I didn't watch. I didn't see how the match went. Really? Did people like it, or I mean, did you just not like it? Did other people like it, or I don't watch wrestling anymore. I was just curious because I know Jake's a big wrestling fan. He should have just passed out. Ballesteros, Bicentennial out of 200. Boyd. Gillespie. There's Tommy Edman. I always flip Tommy Edman and Kurtz for some reason. Shane Smith. Tyler Callahan. Smith Shaver. I said Kurtz flipped. Duran. Was a big letdown. Okay. I mean, it doesn't sound very thrilling to me. I'm going to go out. I want to go out with, like, in a wheelchair or something. Tanner Scott. Varys trying to tell me after all these years John Cena couldn't get out of a chokehold. Nathan Lukes. Devers. Ow. Cody Clemens. There's it. Oh no, that's an insert. Never mind. Gavin Lux. Billy Williams. Hunter Dobbins. Relic. Chase Dolander. Denzel Clark. AJ. Blue. Zach Veen out of 150. We got Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, exactly. I guess maybe that was the point of it. Like when the line is drawn and it's time to be done, it's okay to give up. Is that what his message was? And why would you let like the legacy of John Cena go out on a loss too? Don't you want to go out on a don't you want your superstars to go out on a high note? I give up. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Jake. Is he considered an up and comer? What's his name? Gunther? I thought he's been around for a long time. I know. Still looking for some Jeter. We're looking for something big here. We're due. Give me 1 second. I'm going to recruit Coop for like 20 minutes. All right. I think I'm going to get Coop for a little bit here. Just for like 20 minutes, just to get me out of here by 6. Giolito. Escara. Cameron. Nathan Wiles. There's Giolito. Bicentennial 200. Harrison Bader. Some more flipped over ones. Not these again. Willie Castro. Mangum. Gusto. Matthew Lugo. Blaine Krim. Paxton Schultz. Doug Nick Casey. Suarez. Grant Wolfram. There is Johnny Grube. Buyback. Gage Workman. Nick Kurtz, Performers, Connor Gillespie. Dylan Cease relic, Padres, Grant Wolfram, Bill Matan, Carson Kelly. Got left 8 boxes. I just have them open up some right there so you guys can see them still. And you can just stack them up. Even if you can just get like 4 boxes open for me, it'll help tremendously. Sam Huff out of 150, Brandon Fisher, Harrison Bader, Jorbit Vivas, Augustin Ramirez, Rojas. Yeah. Bybee. Brandon Young. Kyron Paris. Adam Frazier. Luke's. Urias. Taylor. Get you set up. You want to just stand over here? Get back here. I'll probably just have you open. Even if you can just get like 4 boxes open for me, it'll help tremendously. And then you can just like stack half on here, half onto that one. Okay. And then if you just want to throw the garbage on the ground, I'll clean it up after. Whatever's easier for you. Thank you.
Yes.
Bader.
Packs for you.
No, you'll open the packs. Josh Naylor. Dave Duncan. Yeah, they're not easy. Dave Duncan. That's got to be an image variation. This guy's got a bubble gum on his head. Drake Baldwin image variation there for the Braves. Yep, image variation. That's a good one. Rookie of the Year. Look, we got Rookie of the Year and runner-up Rookie of the Year there together. Elvis Alvarado out of 200 on this Bicentennial. Yamamoto. AJ Minter. It's nice when I can spot the image variation, though, from this side, because then I don't need to go through the other side. Saves me so much time. Joey Luperfido, Blue Jays Real One autograph. Chase Dolander purple. Gold is Robbie Ray out of 50. Edgar Quero. Clean it up after. Or I'm 3 hours and 6 minutes in right now. DR was he the champion though? The guy that Gunther. You watch wrestling?
Not a whole lot, no.
Okay. I was just asking a couple people how they felt about
Oh, John Cena losing his last
yeah, to a tap out.
Yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of that. We're talking about, yeah, I think
Yeah, that's what these guys are saying.
a little bit different of an ending.
Don't even have a chair for the back ripper. Man, Ryan's gotten cheap. Well, we got plenty of chairs. The problem is I'd have to move all the organizer and everything. So it's probably just
Can they
quicker.
see me?
Yeah, they can see you through here.
I stream.
Yeah, so the trick to these is grab here
And then kind of.
and kind of, yeah, the two-step packs are kind of rough. Okay, he's been the champion before, but not currently. Gotcha. Like I get to rip this. Titus gets to rip Cosmic tonight. All right, we're due for another red auto. We're due for another red auto. Evan Phillips out of 76. Suganu. More upside down cards. Cade Horton refractor. Pavin Smith blue. Taylor Ward. Sugano blue. I like how these guys, it must just be like the Angels. Look at these pictures. They get like the mountains in the background. All these other guys have like nothing, and they got some like elaborate mountains. Victor Mesa Jr. blue. Ernie Clement. Yeah, it must just be the Angels. Get the mountains. Mountains are blue there in Anaheim. Phil Maton. Rafael Devers. Will Wilson blue. Cole Henry. There's Nick Kurtz blue sparkle. Grab that box. Thank you. Joe Birdie. There's an image variation. Ah-Sung Kim. I love when we can spot them. Is Caleb Durbin. Tom Seaver foil. Mickey Moniak blue. If you don't have anything to put them on, it's okay.
Okay.
And how about a second real one auto in this box? Mick Abel. Oh, maybe we didn't have one in this one. Oh, Twins. Twins' new starting pitcher. Bregman. Green out of 99. Jake Myers. Good technique to teach your kids right there on catching fly balls. Matt Gorski. We got 4, 5, 6 left. All right. Ryan Bergert. For some reason, the Nick Kurtz are always flipped, so you get excited every time. Ronnie Simon. Mick Abel. Trevor Story. Nick Pavita out of 150 Padres. Mick Abel blue sparkle. Tirso. Loriano. Sean Murphy. That's Connor Joe out of 150 Reds. Christian Campbell sparkle. Eric Miller. Vinny Pasquantino on the relic. Thomas Harrington. Award winner Stephen Vogt, AL Manager of the Year. Evan Sisk. Kodai Senga. Ronnie Simon. Shane Smith refractor. Gage Workman. Chang. Pavin Smith. Have you ever opened any Heritage or anything?
Not this year's, no.
So, what I'm looking for, not on that one's different, but what I'm looking for when I look at the back, see that tiny little word there? That's how I tell it's a very. If you can't tell by like the photo, like if I don't catch it by the photo, that's what I'm looking for. When so talk about like making your eyes bleed.
A little different than the Topps code then.
Yeah, well, you can't even read the code on these. The code is different as well, but they're impossible to read the code. Basically, you just fix your eyes on that spot.
Go through it
Just
all.
Oh. Yeah, after you start going for a little bit, your eyes start to like
All blurry.
water. I think all the flipped cards are the oh, good call. Could be the high numbers. Yeah, could be. Five left. Ryan Johnson. Miguel Andujar. Gage Workman. Matt Gorski. Juan Morello. And real one auto is going to be Michael McCreevy, Cardinals. Still do. We have not hit a red since the last box of the first case. Max Scherzer. Jim Palmer. Evan Sisk. Phil Matan. That's a short print. Logan Evans.
Oh, that's sweet.
Why is the pitcher holding that? Isn't that their home run thing? When they hit a home run, they use the trident.
Yeah.
What's the pitcher got it for? Did he give up a home run? Image variation there, Logan Evans. Yeah, some of them are real cool. Johan Duran. Tyler Malley. Chase Dolander. Eric Orzo. Or Orzi. That is Blade Tidwell out of 76 black for the Giants. Will Wilson blue. Kyle. Nah, pitchers can't hit. Only Ohtani. Only Ohtani can hit home runs because none of the other pitchers even get a chance anymore. Ronnie Simon. I miss the days of Mike Hampton for the Rockies. Pitchers. Bartolo Colon in his Bartolo Colon in his one home run. Iglesias, I remember watching him hit that one home run. It was a memorable day. Logan Evans. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Decided between B-dubs or 5 guys, I think, tonight.
You?
Mm-hmm.
What time do you eat?
Like 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, not very bad. I had an apple before you grabbed me, so.
There you go. I had B-dubs yesterday. You can go get free 6 wings. Something the Vikings are good for, Jake, is B-dubs. When they get 2 sacks, you can get 6 free wings and spend $10.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice.
Me and John went there yesterday. I'd assume it's all week until the next game.
I think B-dubs it is.
The Five Guys does sound good. Some Cajun fries. Oh, man. So many options over here now, besides McDonald's. That's all we had at the other shop. I mean, we had other options, but you had to go a little ways. Here you can just go out in the parking lot and play spin the bottle. Whatever way the bottle points, that's what you're going to go eat.
So when you try that bunch cake toast thing,
Have you ever had those?
No, I haven't. No,
I like them. I'm not a huge sweet eater, so those are like kind of like they're not like over sugary or they're really good.
Oh, I said when I went after the other day, there was like 10 people in line. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta try that.
Yeah, you can go in there and just get like little individual personal ones that are like this big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awesome. Or they even have like you can get like 6 packs. They're almost like cupcake size.
Oh, like
really small ones. Like they're almost like brownies.
Oh, really?
But a little bit bigger than a typical brownie. But yeah, bundt cakes is delicious. Cade Horton, Bicentennial out of 200. Nick Enright, Morello, Michael Bush, Callahan, Christian Koss, Edgar Cuero, Rojas, Braxton Fulford, Letty Tavares, Mason Miller, Mike Vassell, Robert Hassel, Tommy Edman, Tanner Bybee, and Kenley Jansen. Playing a little catch in the outfield for the Angels. Image variation. The first case it was harder to spot them, but now when I start after so many boxes, I start to notice the player in the picture, so it oh, that one looks different. Meredith, Mir Kelly blue. That is Don Goulet. Hunter Dobbins. And Colton Gordon. Real one auto. Astros. Ha-Seong Kim. Green Paxton Schultz out of 99. Tim Tawa blue. And bring us down to 3 boxes left. Yeah.
I like the border on them.
I forget what they're called. I mean, obviously they're 76 something. These ones are bicentennial, so they say 1776 to 1976, and those are out of 200. Those ones are out of 76. I assume it's some sort of bicentennial parallel as well. All right, 3 left. Jose Furman, Drake Baldwin refractor. AJ Minter. Alex Verdugo. Come on. Let's get another red auto. Nathan Lukes. Brandon Basso. Dick Tidrow on the buyback. And that's a different bicentennial relic this time. Dave Parker out of 76. Pirates. First one of those we've seen. Yeah. Matt Shaw. Cody Clemens. Santander. And black out of 76, Willie McIver. Athletics, Alex Bregman. Cade Horton blue. Augustin Ramirez. And Zardo. JP Spears. Tim Elko refractor. AJ. Kyron Paris. Leo Rivas. All right. Last two boxes here. The marathon is almost over. Bader. Cole Henry. Suarez. John Birdie. Jack Fraley. Zach Agnos. Ramon Laureano refractor. And gold, Rich Hill. What's a higher number, Rich Hill's age or this card, what it's numbered out of? That's the real question. They're probably pretty close. Henley Jansen, we got Black Porter, Paxton Schultz, Tyrone Estrada, Ernie Clement, refractor Gavin Lux. That's Mason Miller, Zach McKinstry. Javier Baez. Relic, Brooks Baldwin. White Sox, Trevor Story blue. Yeah, so those are some of them that are turned are the high numbers. So Lars Nootbaar is a high number short print. Billy Williams, Ramon Laureano, Dalton Rushing, Caleb Durbin, yeah, no, I haven't had no nickname. Are nicknames on the checklist, Jake? If you're still watching, can't believe we haven't hit a nickname variation yet. Yep, yeah, that's what. Yeah, they're the high number short prints. I know there was nicknames in Heritage. Opening the last pack now.
Last pack.
Thank you, buddy.
Of course. I got some.
Hopefully.
So,
Let's do it.
cross.
All right. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you out there.
Of course. Good luck, chat. Hope you have a good weekend.
Yep. Bolton Gordon. Max Scherzer. Clay Holmes. Green, Zach McKinstry out of 99. Matthews Stevenson. Evan Phillips. Brent Beatty. Mickey Moniak. Cole Henry. And Stephen Kwan auto. Cool one. Guardians. Grisham. Mookie Betts. There's Logan Van Wee. Max Muncy. Dylan Carlson. Pepe Frias. Pepe Frias there for the Expos on the buyback. Moncada. Grant Wolfram. Refractor. Drake Baldwin. Rylan Thomas. Willie Castro. Before we do the recap, I'm gonna run the random for that football. But that is gonna do it. We're gonna check the backs on these. Did not notice anything. I got better at it towards the end. Got a little room in here to stash some more. Try to get it in 2 5 rows. All right. Last short print is going to be. Look at that. I said we didn't get a nickname. We get one in the last box. Boogie. Xander Bogaerts. Took us to the last box to finally get a nickname. All right, let me set that random up for football quick. Man, there's heritage dust everywhere. Breaks. Ball here real quick. All right. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Almost just press stop stream. Reason. Want to do that. 7 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Mr. Hockey down to Zach Preston. Live with this break here at 6 o'clock. Maybe it'll be a little bit after 6 o'clock. But let's see who won our different giveaways. So it was Josh Allen. So whoever had the Bills going to Smart Guy, and then whoever had the Lions getting the Barry Sanders going to Smart Guy, taking home both of the cards there. Smart Guy taking home both of the cards. All right, everyone, I'll see you. Actually, we got to do our recap. All right. Obviously, all of this stuff that we're going to go through will get top loaded here. We got our buybacks. We got Frias, Tidrow, Duncan, Grubb, Roberts, McGlough, Blair, Grills, Murray, and Grubb again. These are our unnumbered black borders and silvers. Schultz, Meteoreth, Kurtz, Morello, Kurtz, Bregman, Pozo, Newtbar, Gibson, Taylor, and Cam Smith there. Bicentennials out of 200. Horton, Alvarado, Giolito, Ballesteros, Story, Edmund, Lord, Bybee, Beck, Rojas, and Miller. Out of 150, Pavita, Joe, Huff, Matan, Veen, Naylor, Baldwin, Shaver, Ornelius, Pozo, Scherzer, Frazier, Yates, Smith, Gibson, Enright, Minter, and Duran. Out of 99, McKinstry, Schultz, Myers, Clark, Harrington, Jensen, O'Hearn, Miller, and May. 76, we got Phillips, Tawa, Bader, Fiat, Naylor, Hayes, Gibson, Mullins, Moniak, and Taylor. Blacks out of 76, McGyver, Tidwell, Rolson, Marcelo Mayer, Handlin, Sheets, Ray, and Bregman. Golds out of 50, we got Rich Hill, Robbie Ray, Dalton Rushing, Yohan Moncada, Omar Cruz, Martin Perez. Oranges out of 25, Rylan Thomas and Eric Orzi. Variations, Kenley Jansen, Logan Evans, Dalton Rushing, Anthony Santander, Gavin Sheets, Jack Flaherty, Edgar Quero, Chase Dolander, and Chandler Simpson. Relics. Baldwin, Parker, Pasquantino, Cease, Dolander, Suarez. Wu, Lee, Veen, McGreevy, Job, Turner, Norby, Verlander, Volpe, Wu, Caminero, and Matt Shaw. Did have the one dual relic. I'll have to run top bottom there on that one. Autos. Colton Gordon, Michael McGreevy, Mick Abel, Joey Luperfido, Jonah Heim, Nick York, Ryan Fitzgerald, JC Escara, Ty Madden, Aaron Chuck, and Lourdes Gurriel. And showcase, we got Steven Kwan and Angel Martinez, Real 1 autos there. We got Boogie, Xander Bogaerts on the nickname variation, Hassan Kim image variation, Moises Ballesteros image variation, 2 Jorbit Vivas, Reese Hines, Real 1 auto. How about Drake Baldwin and Cade Horton there, image variations there, NL Rookie of the Year and runner-up. We got Nick Kurtz relic out of 99. And then Nick Kurtz on the bat flip there on the back. And then money mid hit of the break without a doubt. Real 1 autograph red ink parallel. So out of 76, Aaron Judge. Congratulations on that one. Let me set up a random here quick for this one. Top, bottom. All right, switch you guys over to the desktop. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Going 9 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and final round 9. Going to the bottom. Going to Freddie Freeman. So I believe the Freddie Freeman spot was the Dodgers unassigned. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. But either way, going to the Freddie Freeman spot there. All right, we made it. That is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone. As always, I'll see you back here in just a few minutes with football.